Hello my darlings, I'm TwisTay, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a movie I wish I heard about much sooner. I'm going to talk to you about the movie Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat is a horror anthology that has to do with 5 stories that wove with each other in a way. The first story has to do with a woman who absolutely hates Halloween, but she deals with it for her husband. The second story is about a principal that has a double life as a serial killer. The third story is about a Halloween prank gone wrong. The fourth story is about a college girl who just wants to fit in with her girlfriends and not be so innocent anymore. And the final story has to do with a grumpy old man that gets what's coming to him. Whenever I think about Halloween, there's not a lot of horror movies that have to do with the subject of actually Halloween. Not even Halloween anymore is about the holiday anymore, because now it's turned into Michael becoming a serial killer and killing off people with his knife and with his white mask. This movie talks about the folklore of Halloween, about people in costumes in Halloween, how there's rules to Halloween and how you need to follow them, as well as pulling pranks, and it's just quite enjoyable. And with all of these horror stories, they each have an interesting twist to them, and even though one of those little stories I kind of had a feeling what would happen to them, it still caught me by surprise to see how the story was executed, and I absolutely loved this. Alright my darlings, let's get down to business of what it has and what it has not. And I'll let you know if Trick or Treat is worth watching, or if you just smell my feet and give me something good to eat. There are 4 horror cliches. One cliche is somebody is searching their house in the middle of the night and they don't even bother turning on lights or getting a flashlight. It's really overdone, and honestly, turn on the goddamn lights. Total amount of eerie moments. There's 8 eerie moments, and these eerie moments, they just sent a chill down my spine, just give me goosebumps. One of the eerie moments has to do with Mr. Wilkinson. He is the principal, and he's talking to this kid who is destroying all of these jack-o'-lanterns. And he's talking to him and he's saying that everybody needs to watch their candy, and as it turns out, there is poison in the candy. And the first part of it, he's just talking and it's just very eerie and bizarre, and then the kid kind of throws up and it's a little bit too much, but then suddenly he keeps on throwing up and you're thinking to yourself, okay, how much did this kid have? A lot of candy, or is that blood? And it just gets really creepy. Total amount of suspenseful moments. There's 3 true suspenseful moments, and these true suspenseful moments, it had me on the edge of my seat, and I was just thinking to myself, oh god, what's gonna happen now, what's gonna happen now? One suspenseful moment has to do with the way beginning with the first story, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I feel like if I tell you anything more, that's just gonna spoil it and it's gonna lose your interest in this movie. Total amount of jump scares. There are 6 jump scares, and these jump scares about one of them was actually good, but the rest were kind of lame. One of them has to do with the principal's serial killer story, and he thinks that the kid is dead and he's in the hole that he buried him in, and then suddenly the kid starts to scream, and it's like a very random scream. Like the whole scene itself is just very quiet, very secluded, and then you hear the kid scream and you're just thinking to yourself, oh god damn it. I'm gonna give Trick or Treat 4 out of 5 stars, because you know what, this is actually quite an enjoyable movie. It might be a little bit cheesy at some points, but it is a horror movie that is centralized about the holiday of Halloween, and there's not a lot of them out there. Not only that, but this is very entertaining. There's a few twists that are quite intriguing, and I myself was quite entertained by it. So have any of you guys seen Trick or Treat? What did you think about it? What is your favorite movie to watch around Halloween, or whenever you are in need for a good fright. Please write down in the comments below and we will have a discussion about that. Do you have a horror movie you would like for me to review? Old or new, or even a foreign movie? Please write them down below and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. If you liked what you've seen, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. So, until next time, my loves.